Alright everybody, hello and welcome to our yoga sculpt. So for this class we need some real light dumbbells. I am not using anything heavier than 6 pounds today, so I would not go any heavier than 8. Even if you can lift a little bit heavier, we do want to go real light on this class so that you can perform the exercise correctly. This is the yoga poses and strength training exercises. So we're going to go ahead and start with the warm-up by standing right in the front of our mats right here. Bring the palms of the hands together into your heart. Roll your shoulders back and relax. Close your eyes for a moment if you wish. And start to tune into your body and noticing how you feel in this moment. Notice your physical body, but also notice your energies, your mind, your emotions. And let's take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe in, visualize inhaling and drawing energy from the earth into your body, all the way into the top of your head. And as you exhale, visualize releasing any stress or tension or anything that no longer serves you in this moment out through the soles of your feet and down into the earth. We're going to do that 3 times. So deep breath in and breathe out. Just visualizing releasing all that no longer serves you. And again, deep breath in and breathe out. And one more time, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, also exhale any tiredness, fatigue that you may feel in your body in this moment. Now we're going to take one more deep breath. Release your hands in. As you inhale, bring the palms of the hands together. And now as you exhale, reaching out towards the earth. It's nice and easy. You're going to step back with that right foot, taking your time, and then step back with that left foot into a downward dog. Just pressing through the heels one at a time, starting to stretch that body, stretching your calf. And you may find some tension in your body in this moment, or accept whatever we find. Knowing that for the next hour, we're going to be working on strengthening and stretching and releasing stresses. So now nice and easy, let's bring the knees down into the floor, moving into a plank, and then slowly bring the knee down. Release your toes on the back, sit back on child's pose. Press to the palm of the hand so you can start just feeling that stretch on your shoulder blades area. Pressing through the left hand and then pressing through the right hand. And slowly moving into all fours. Shifting your weight forward so that your glutes are nice and tucked in. We're going to come down nice and slow as you're doing a triceps push-up. Coming all the way down, nice and easy. Bring the shoulder blades in. Lift the chest slightly. Looking straight forward. And slowly release it down. Press into the palms of the hands, sit back on child's pose once again. Toes release on the back. And moving into all fours. This time, we're going to extend that right knee back. Pressing through the ball of your foot. Feel the stretch on your calf. Inhale, lift that right leg up, and then exhale, cross behind the left leg. So looking at that left foot. Inhale, lift that right leg up. As you exhale, step all the way on this side. Bringing the bottom of your foot down. If you wish, bring the forearm down as well. Feeling that stretch on your inner thigh. And extend your elbows one at a time. Inhale, lift that right leg up. And bring that knee to hip level. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring that knee towards the nose. Inhale, lift that right leg back. Exhale, bring that right knee towards the nose or the forehead. And I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. and release. Now extend that left knee back, press to the ball of your foot, feel that stretch on your calf on the left side. And now as you inhale, lift that left leg up. As you exhale, cross it behind the right leg, looking towards that right side, over your right shoulder, towards that left foot. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring it all the way towards that left side. And if you wish, bring that forearms down to deepen that stretch on your inner thigh. Extend your elbow one at a time. Let's go ahead and inhale, lift that left leg back. As you exhale, bring that knee towards the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. And release that knee down onto the mat. You can start to make some nice little circles here, switching and shifting the weight on your body to the right and left side, making circles 3 times in each direction. And switch directions. And back to the center. And stack the toes into the back, lift the tailbone up for a downward dog. And we're gonna walk all the way towards our hands, taking your time. As you get there, you can keep your knees semi-bent, just hug your elbows, release the weight of your head, and sway your arms from side to side. Just trying to release any tightness on the hamstring and the glutes, but also releasing any pressure you may have on your neck. And release the arms, just allow your arms to go limp. We're gonna inhale just halfway up, and then exhale all the way down. Now inhale, roll it up, nice and easy. Bring the palms of the hands together, and then exhale, thumbs towards the heart. And we're gonna get started. We're gonna need 2 dumbbells, light dumbbells. We're gonna sink it into a chair pose. So as we sink the chair pose, we're gonna bring those elbows up. So as we open, we are low. As we close, we lift the heels. So we're gonna do this 6 times. Okay, so here we go. Bring the dumbbells up towards shoulder level. Core is nice and engaged. So we're gonna start with open, close, and lift. Now this is not fast, this is slow. 1, 2, inhale as you open, exhale as you bring the elbows together. 3, 4, nice and slow, don't rush. 5, find 1 more, and 6. Bring the dumbbells down. You're going to step forward with your left foot, right foot back for a warrior 2. We're going to alternate between a sideways and a front raise. Now we do want to turn a little bit more sideways towards the front on this. All right, so we don't want to stay facing the same direction as our knee. We do want to turn a little bit more because we want the arms to be in one straight line, but not back, align with the torso. So we want to make sure we turn. As we come up, as we extend the knee, we're going to do a front. So it's a side and a front. If you prefer, you can do the front raise with the palm of the hands facing down. You can try both. We're gonna do 6 times this side and then we'll switch. So here we go. Sink into that leg, side raise. Extend the knee, front raise. Side raise, front raise. Side raise, front raise, and stop right here. It's only 3 times each one. We're gonna go ahead and turn, step in, bring those elbows up, Once again for chair pose. Start with the elbows open, sink into the chair pose, close calf raise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 more. 4, 5, and 6. So go ahead and bring the dumbbells down. Step forward with right foot, left foot back. And again, we are turning a little bit more on this one. Here we go. Sink in, side raise, warrior 2. Extend the front knee, front raise. So moving slow is a whole lot harder. I know it's only 3, but it feels like 30, right? All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn. We're gonna go ahead and do this one more time each side. Let's go ahead and step in. Bring the dumbbells up. Elbows to shoulder level, open. Heels down, engage the core. Lift your heels, elbows together. 1, 2, shoulders burning. 3, 4, 5. Right, 1 more. And 6, and come on down. I know we just started, but those shoulders already burning. Step back with that right foot. Turn the torso forward. And here we go. Side raise, sink in. Front raise, extend the knee. If it becomes too much, drop the weight. We are almost there. And turn. Step into that chair pose. Open up those elbows. Elbows together. Calf raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1 more. 6. Bring down the weight. Step back. This is the last one right here. Hanging there for those shoulders. Here we go. Sink in. Lateral. Stand up. Front raise. We have 1 more of each. Here we go. Warrior 2 here. Lift. Front raise. Ooh. All right, let's put those dumbbells down for a little bit. So this will be really burning. So you can drink some water as we, before we go to the next block of work. All right, so I will show you the next one while you drink some water and rest, okay? This is what I call the rocket lunge. So it's, the back knee is extended, not bent, like we normally do a lunge. And you have your weight on that front heel. Your body is hinging forward, so you have aligned the top of your head with that back heel in one line. If you could draw a line between those two. We're gonna have the palm of the hands facing upwards. We're gonna squeeze it and bring the dumbbells closer together for the count of 3, okay? As we come up, we're gonna lift that knee up. And we're going to do a wide shoulder press. So front view, palm of the hands facing in, and you're lifting it up, elbows in. Okay, so we'll do one side. So it's 3 times. So here we go. Let's get ready for that rocket lunge. Step back with that right foot. So you start hinging forward at the hip, core is engaged, weight on the front heel, back knees extended. Align the top of your head with the back heel, palm of the hands facing back and upwards. Bring those hands close together on the back. Ready? Here you go for 3. Squeeze. 1, 2, and 3. Come on up here. Lift the leg up. Palm of the hands facing in. Press for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. Now we are going to step behind the same leg for a curtsy lunge right here. So step behind and we're going to pulse. We stay pulsing right here. Small little hammer curls. Okay, join me now. I'm going to count now. Here we go. 1. We're just doing 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step forward. Now we're going to switch sides. Get ready for the rocket lunge on the other side. Step back, shoulders back, hinging forward at that hip. Palm the hands facing up. Squeeze back in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Leg up. Wide shoulder press. You go for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Step behind and pulse. Here we go. 1, 2. Everything today really slow. You're gonna notice how it feels a whole lot more, although it's not a lot of repetitions. It's not a lot of weights. Right, 1 more. And back in. All right, step back, switching sides. Are we gonna do it again? We're gonna do it one more time. So rocket lunge. Palm of the hands facing up. Pulse for 3. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Find that balance. Engage the core. Leg up. Lift. 1, 2, and 3. Step behind for that curtsy pulses. And go. 1. Press to that front heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step in. Switch sides. Rocket lunge, other side. Hinge forward at the hip. Core is engaged. Palm of the hand is up. Go. 1, 2, 3. Leg up. One leg mountain and press. 1, 2, and 3. Step behind, curtsy pulses for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, we're gonna bring those weights down. Ease any pressure that you may have on your wrist and on your ankles. For the next couple exercises, we do not have any weight to be body weight. We are going to start with a warrior 2. So just follow this with me because it's going to be a very easy, simple, not easy yoga flow. Okay? So we're going to start with a warrior 2. Just go sink into the legs, make your body nice and long. Just feeling that warrior within. Now, as you inhale, you're gonna move into a peaceful warrior or reverse warrior right here. Back of the hand on the back leg. And cartwheel hands, we're gonna bring that left hand down and then the right hand. You're gonna step back with that left foot so that you are in a high plank. We're going to do slow climbers for 8. So alternating legs. Here we go. 1 is the slow, it's not fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly bring the knee down. We're going to repeat what we did in our warm-up. Release your toes on the back. We're going to do push-ups, triceps push-ups for 3. Only 3. Ready? You don't have to come all the way down, just 90 degrees. So you go 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. Bring your forearms down one at a time. Tuck your toes on the back and lift your knees off the mat. We're gonna just slightly tap the knee down. You don't even have to touch for 8. So here you go, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring both knees down, extend your elbow, press back into child's pose. Just like in the warm-up, press the palm of the hand 1, and then press the other one. Slowly move into a 4, stack your toes in the back, lift your tailbone up for a downward dog. We're gonna walk towards the hands. And we're gonna roll it up nice and easy. Roll your shoulders back. Now we're going to step back to the other side. I'll have my back to you for just a moment. We're gonna sink into that warrior two. Body is nice and long right here. Let's just hold it here for a couple of breaths. Feeling the strength and power of the warrior. And slowly moving into a warrior, a peaceful warrior or a reverse warrior. Cartwheel hands, bring the right hand down, then the left hand. And step back with your right foot into a plank pose. Hold it into the plank. You're going to slowly do the mountain climb. We're starting with the left leg first. So bring it in for 8. 1, 2, 3. Keep that booty down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly bring the knees down. Release the toes on the back. Triceps push up for 3. 1, 2, one more, and 3. Bring the forearm down. Tuck your toes in the back. Lift the knees off the mat so that you are in a low plank. Now knee tap for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring both knees down. Extend your elbow one at a time and sit back on child's pose. If you wish, you can bring your arms back so that you can relax the shoulders. We already did a lot on our shoulders right here. So just catching your breath and relaxing the shoulders. Let's take another breath here. And slowly moving into all fours. Tuck your toes, lift the tailbone up for a down dog. And let's walk towards the hands. You're going to inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. And inhale, coming all the way with the arms and palms of the hands together into the heart. For our next two, we do have weights. So the weights we're going to use for our support, and I will show you a modification for this one if this is too much for you. We're going to do this standing split. So we're going to use the dumbbell as a support for our movement. So we keep the left foot. So our feet are pretty close to the dumbbells. We're going to kick it up for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, modification for someone would be seesaw here for 6. If you want more, you can come into a warrior 3 and do your seesaw on a warrior 3. Okay, so we are dumbbells down, we kick up for 3. And this will be, if you don't come down, seesaw for 3. Even if this is too much for you, you can still just do it standing. 1, 2, 3, both feet down, seesaw right here. There is not that much balance, but you still challenge yourself if that's what you need to do. Okay, so here we go. Dumbbells down, just for a little balance. Don't put your weight on top. Left foot down, lift the right leg up for 3. 3 kicks. 1, 2, and 3. Bring your foot down and keep your foot up. Seesaw. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come all the way up. We're going to step back with that right foot. We're going to come down into a sumo. The Zottman curls is we're going to come up and turn the palm of the hand down. All right? So we'll come up and we'll come down. We'll come up and we'll come down. Okay? So here we go. Ready? Palm of the hand come up. We'll go back. Palm of the hand will come down. We'll go down. Let's do 3 more. If this bother your elbow, if anybody has an elbow, you should just do a regular curl. This does work that area a little bit more. All right, let's do, finish it up here. All right, very good. Now we're going to turn to the other side. Bring the dumbbell down. Standing split, pause for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Either tap the foot back or keep the leg up for warrior 3. Seesaw rows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So let's go ahead and do it again. The sumo. So coming down and down. We'll go up. Let's do 3 more. And let's come all the way up. And we'll turn. Here we go. Bring the dumbbells down. Kick up with that right leg. Kick 1, 2, 3. Pick up the dumbbell up. Seesaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can stand up, step back, and turn. Zatman curls. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's turn. All right, dumbbell down, right foot down, left leg up. 1, 2, 3. Tap your toes back or keep the leg up. Seesaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, stand up, step back, and turn. Last one. Here we go. Up and down. This is 4. Let's do 1 more. All right, in time. I hear the thunder outside. It's starting to rain, and I love it. I just love a rainy afternoon while we're doing yoga. I think we're all feeling the need for that. I got my little diffuser. Okay, so our next one, we're gonna come down to the floor for the first one. So let's take a nice deep breath in here. Inhale, bring both arms towards the side, palms the hands together, and forward fold. I'm gonna step back with that right foot. I'm gonna step back with your left foot. You're gonna bring both knees down, and we're gonna turn into a modified side plank. Now make sure the side plank, you don't have your foot here parallel to the other. You have your leg in a diagonal. All right, if even this is a bit too low for you, you can also use a block so your hand can come a little bit higher. So you're gonna bring the arms up right here. You're gonna bring the hands towards the shoulders. And we're going to just roll right here. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna pause for 3. 1, 2, and 3. This is it for now, okay? I'll show you the next one in a second. So hands on the shoulder, just really working that mobility of the shoulder. 2, and 3. And just hold it right here. You can bring your arms up. I'm gonna pulse it up. Here go 1, 2, and 3. Relax the head, the leg down. Now go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, and maybe just feeling that openness on your shoulder. And hold. Keep your hands, so extend your elbow and pulse it up for 1, 2, and 3. Now bring your fingertips behind your head. You're going to bring that knee in towards the elbow, but mostly about shortening the obliques instead of tugging on that head. Ready? And go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Step back. We're going to slowly start to turn towards the front. Let's release the pressure on the back for a second. Just sit back here on your heels for child's pose. And slowly move into all fours. Tuck your toes in the back. Let's lift that tailbone up. And then lift that right leg up. And then step in between the hands for a crescent lunge. Right? So you're going to bring the arms up. And then the palms of the hands are going to come together. You're going to turn towards that right side. For those a little bit more advanced, if you want to extend your elbows, if you find that the last exercise helped with that mobility on your shoulder, and you feel like your shoulders are open, if you want to open that up, you're welcome to do that. I'm just going to count to 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. Now bend your knees, raise both arms up and pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Palms of the hands together, turn towards the right side. And we're gonna hold it here for 3. The back knees extended. 1, 2, and 3. Raise both arms up and pulse. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Palm of the hands together. And we'll turn. Hold. 1, 2, and 3. Our last one. Pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Step forward. And let's take a deep breath in. Palms and hands together, forward fold. Hands next to your feet. I'm gonna step back with that left foot. I'm gonna step back with that right foot. Now we're gonna bring that knees down into the mat. You're gonna turn the toes. So I'm gonna be with my back a little bit side back to you, but you can also have that dumbbell underneath. All right, so our first one, we're just going to roll that shoulder and turn it around so that you can see better. Let's make some nice little circles here. 2 and 3, and we'll stop. You can extend the elbows if you want and pulse it out. 1, 2, and 3. Hands on the shoulder. Now reverse. Open it up, and perhaps on that second exercise you'll be able to extend your elbow. Just loosen it up. And extend and lift. 1, 2, and 3. Now fingertips behind the head. Let's bring that knee 3 times in. 1, 2, and 3. And slowly turn it into a plank. And moving into a downward dog. Inhale. Now this time lift that left leg up. Exhale, step in. And let's come up, palms and hands together into the heart. You're gonna slowly turn towards that side. So now here, if you like, once again, try it out and extend the elbow. If it's too tight, just hold it. And let's sweep it forward, bend that knee, crescent lunge pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Palm of the hands together. Turn towards that left side, looking over that shoulder, extend it if you wish, or just hold for 1, 2, and 3. Release, arms up, pulse, crescent. 1, 2, 3. Back to the namaste hand, turning towards the left side. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Crescent, pulse. 1, 2, and 3. And step forward. Whew. All right, this is our little break. We can drink a little bit of water. Time goes by so fast on this class. It's amazing. All right, so that's just standing at the end of your mat. So for this next one, we want to have one dumbbell close by. So I would just put one dumbbell right in front of your mat. Nothing that you can, you know, trip onto over, so just stay right in the front and stay on top of your mat. Let's take a nice deep breath in and bring the palms of the hands together. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hand next to your feet. Step back with your right foot and then your left foot into a downward dog. Now on the downward dog, we're gonna lift that right leg up and we're gonna keep that leg up. This is a 3-leg dog. We are going to curl, do a leg curl with that leg up for 3. So you're gonna count for 3. 1, just to squeeze it in. 2, and 3. Now same leg, as you shift your body into a plank, you're gonna bring them into that same elbow. 1, and lift. 2, and lift. And 3. Now lift and then bring the knees down. You're gonna rest here on child's pose for just 1 second. If this was too much on your wrist, you can also stretch it a little bit here. Rotate. All right, bring the hands down, back into all fours. Tuck your toes in the back, and then let's lift the tailbone up for a downward dog. Now lift that right leg up and step in so that you are in a low lunge. Pick up your dumbbell. You're gonna bring it to the front. We're going to do the drivers right here. So the drivers is as we turn the dumbbell back and forth, okay? And then we'll count. We're gonna do 6 of these. So here we go. Palm of the hand, 1 up, the other 1 down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring the dumbbell down to the front. Palm of the hand down, step back with that right foot into the downward dog. Now lift that left leg up for a 3-leg dog. Let's hold it on the 3-leg dog in the leg curl for 3. Here you go. 1, 2, and 3. Now bringing that same knee towards the left elbow. So left knee to left elbow. That was 1, and lift. 2, and lift. 3, and lift. And let's see if this time you can just step forward without resting in between. Just step forward with that left foot. Bring that right knee down. Pick up your dumbbell. Release your toes in the back. We're going to do the drivers for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring that dumbbell down. We're going to do this 1 more time each leg. So step back with that left foot. So you're the downward dog. Lift the right leg up for a 3-leg dog. 3-leg curls. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the knee towards the same side elbow for 1, and lift. 2, and lift. 1 more. 3, and lift. Now step in without that rest in between. Bring that left knee down so that you're on a low lunge. Dumbbell up for the driver for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the dumbbell down. Palm of the hands down. Swing the right leg back. And let's lift that left leg up. Last time. Down dog leg curl for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Knee to the same side elbow. 1, and lift. And 2, and lift. 1 more. And lift and step forward for a low lunge. Pick up your dumbbell. Last one here for the drivers for 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the dumbbell. You can put it out to the side. Swing the leg back, and we'll sit down here in child's pose and rest. I'm gonna rest for another 3, 2, 1, and slowly moving into all fours. Take your toes in the back. Lift that tailbone up, and now let's just walk towards the hands. Just walk towards the hands and slowly rolling up. Nice and easy, taking your time. Roll your shoulders back. All right, so our next one is a balance pose. We are going to, there is no weight for this one. just body weight. We're going to cross the leg. This is I call the flamingo squat. We're going to sink into that flamingo squat and just hold for 3. We're going to step back into a sumo, and we're going to shift the weight from side to side for 6. We'll turn and do the same on the other side, okay? So here we go. So standing on that left foot, cross that right leg over. Palms of the hands together into the heart. 1, 2, and 3. And cross your legs, step back. Now turn your body forward with both feet towards the diagonal, the toes towards the diagonal of the room. Palm the hands together, sink in as deep as you can. If you can't go that low, just side to side right here. Lifting the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna turn and step in, cross the leg, and sink into that flamingo squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step back, and let's shift the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn, step in, cross, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step back and shift. Here we go. 1. Go deep if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn, and then cross and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step back. Last one. He's shifting. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And coming up, step forward. Drink some water if you wish. We'll be coming down to the floor. We are not relaxing just yet. This going to be a little bit challenging. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Bring the palms of the hands together. And then exhale, forward fold. We'll step back with your right foot. Then with the left foot into a plank. Go ahead and bring the knees down. We're going to do a side plank, but this time on the forearm. If you need to, have your knee down. Or if you don't need that, you're going to come up. You can either stack your feet or straddle. If you're straddling, the top leg stays on the front. Arm up on the hip, and you're going to do a hip drop. Now, for those who are more advanced, you want a little bit more, you can add a dumbbell to your thigh. And come on down and up. All right? I'm going to do without the weight. So here we go. For 6. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And come all the way down nice and slow. If you do have a yoga block for our next one, it will be really helpful. You don't have to have a yoga block for the next one, but if you do, it'll be fun, but not necessary, okay? All right, so you can do this 2 ways. We're gonna do the Russian twist, all right? Or this is all you're gonna do if you like, or you can do this way. Block on top, we'll do the Russian twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll drop, and then back. Okay, so you can either do the block here, or the block here. And then we'll do the side plank on the other side. All right, ready? Okay, so here we go. Choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And switch. Put it down. Hug you behind your knee for a second. Stretch your lower back. And we'll switch sides. Forearm plank with the hip drop. Stack your feet, straddle, or bring that knee down. And go. Drop the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, All right, so now we're going to do the other side, coming down nice and slow. Bring that block, Russian twist here, or over the shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then drop the block out to the side, hug behind your knee. We're going to turn it again sideways. This time we're going to bring the blocks between your calf. This is the mermaid. We're going to bring the knees in and out. Your goal is not to let the block fall. Now, if that's too much for you, no blocks, just use the top leg. You can also do the block and bring both knees extended all the way in. All right? All right, so we're only doing 6. 6 is the number. Ready, set, and go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. All right, and 6. We'll switch sides right away. Let's do the other side. All right, make sure your body's in a side bending and you balance yourself on one butt cheek. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Woo, and 6. All right, so our next one is what I call, usually we'll do with the ball, is a ball transfer. All right, we'll put the block between your calves. You can have your hand underneath the hip if you're not going to do the transfer. So we'll drop arms behind. So one time you drop the legs with the block, one time you drop the legs without the block. Now, if you're not able to do both legs at the same time, you can have your hands under the hip, no block, and just alternate legs. Another option is just to tap your toes. Also no blocks. All right, so here we go. Ready? And go. Nice and control. Or try to do 6. If that's too much, do 3. I have one more here to make it 6. All right, in time with the block next to you to the side. Bring your knees towards the chest and walk side to side. And breathe. And we got to stretch and relax now. Let's make some nice little circles. Massaging your lower back. And let's switch to the opposite direction. And bring both legs up, holding at the blades of your feet. Bring those knees towards your armpit. Trying to keep the hip down on the mat. Breathe. You can slowly rock from one side to the other. And let's bring one heel in towards the glutes. Extend the other knee. And switch sides. And we're going to slowly bring both heels down. If you have a yoga block, we're going to place the block on that flat part of your back. And allowing that midi part of your glutes to hang it over the edge. You can keep your arms out to the sides, palm of the hands facing out. If you like, a little bit extra stretch here on your shoulders. Baby arms, that means you bend your elbow at a 90 degree and you let the back side of your arms touching the floor. So that back of your hand and your forearms and upper arms are touching the mat. And breathe. And as you breathe out, just really relax. And this feels absolutely amazing on your back. If you're not used to this, it may feel a little uncomfortable when you're doing it, but when we take it off, it's going to feel fantastic. Just really relaxing and letting go right here. Just taking a moment here to honor your body and give your body what it needs, not what our mind thinks it needs. Sometimes the mind seeks movement because that's the nature of the mind. And whenever we take this time into stillness, the mind starts to, hey, what's going on here, right? It's time to do something else. And just really honor what does your body need right now. And your body sometimes needs just stay still. And allowing to create some room here on your lower back. Now let's take another deep breath here. Now very gently, very slowly, you're going to start to lift the hip up so that you can slide that block out. And now it's slowly going to come down, one vertebra at a time, taking your time. And once your hip touches the mat, bring your knees together and rest. Right here, nothing to do, just resting your knees. Relaxing the shoulders, noticing that nice and spaciousness really on the lower back. And then shifting the feet closer together. And allow the knees to drop to one side. Now this is not a big movement, this is small. You can bring the arms to a T position and then shift the knees to the other side for a very slow windshield wiper. Try to keep the shoulders touching the mat as you move your knees from side to side. And now let's just roll the knees to the right side. I'm gonna roll your body to the right. And you can just use your arm as a little pillow here if you like, so that you're sideways. You're gonna bend that top knee from that top leg and hold on to the top of your foot for a quadricep stretch. Now laying down on the floor sometimes, you maybe have two things may happen. It may be hard to hold on to your feet. You can grab onto your pants. And the other is to really feel the stretch. So to feel the stretch, you have to shift the hip forward for a pelvic tilt. Mainly if you're really flexible in this area. And slowly release. I'm gonna roll to the other side. I'm gonna turn myself all the way around, but you can just roll to the other side. And making that little pillow with the opposite arm, hold the top of that opposite foot. I'll grab onto the pants, do the little pelvic tilt. And slowly release. Just bend your knees, press to the palm of your hand to come up to a seated position. Extend one elbow at a time. Gonna bring the legs nice and wide. You're gonna inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, just walk with your fingertips forward, feeling that nice stretch on your inner thigh, and you're gonna feel that stretch on your hamstring. And breathe. And let's walk with your fingertips towards that right side. And now let's walk all the way towards the left. And back to the center. Walk with your fingertips in. Now let's cross the legs. And let's take 3 deep breaths here. Deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, bring the palms of the hands towards the heart. And release. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Let me know in the comments how you did. If you did this live, if you did this as a recording. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time.